Good morning, everybody. My name is Nicole Costales. I'm the MTSA Vice President.
And this is Ellie Lehman. I am the Secretary and Treasurer for all of you.
And we are super excited today. We know that it's been really hard being home since March. We don't get to see everybody. So Ellie and I started this series for MTSA, Get to Know Your MTSA Members. And we are very, very fortunate today to have Michael with us. So Michael, why don't you go ahead and give us your name and tell us how long you worked at CAC and what you do.
Sure. I'm Dr. Michael Armendariz. I've been at CAC for 2.5 years now, and I am the director of the Pent Center, Performing Arts Facility, and I also teach a couple of the music courses and EIT rock and roll history class.
Very cool. So what led you to CAC?
Oh gosh, the benefits. No, I started working at New Mexico State, which is actually where I did my undergrad and master's degree. I was the tech director for their little facility, is about a 400-seat little mini small concert hall with the music program. And so I worked there for about 5 years. And this opportunity came up. I was kind of looking for a bit of a step up, doing the job I was doing before. I was just doing setting up the microphones and lights and everything on stage, where now in my position, I'm a little bit more contracting and booking and just kind of a step higher, where I'm a little bit more, and directing a little bit more of that, in addition to also helping with some of the things on stage. And yeah, so it's just a bit of a step up from what I was before. And the concert hall is fantastic for those that have been in there. It's great. We do it for every for all college day and for the development days. Yeah. So I mean, but we do all of the wide variety of shows with the music groups, the theater performances, and then all of our premiere shows that we bring in. So being able to contract and book a lot of those, doing a lot more of the paperwork and desk work, which is again, it's a little nicer and cleaner and a little bit more fun. So
I have a question for you, Michael. With COVID and everything happening right now, do you nothing at all moving forward?
Well, right now we're still on hold. We're waiting for again, with the college still being shut down, we're kind of in the same boat. We're shut down. But there's other facilities in the area that are starting to reopen. So we're keeping a really close eye on a lot of the things that they're doing. There's social distancing measures that they're taking that once we can reopen, we'll have to do a lot of those same measures. We're certainly looking into all of those same kind of considerations. It's just a matter of getting in there and being able to do it, which, you know, once the campus gets a little bit closer to being open, we can go in and do the same thing, get a greater idea of what's going to be possible. Social distancing, you know, doing a theater show or doing a ballet, I mean, they're coming into close contact. So there's some theater groups, again, in the area that they're trying to do stage versions of shows that, you know, where there'd be, you know, this big love scene, they're having to do it from like 6 feet apart. So like what do you do? You know, like they're trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah, like, so again, just trying to make do with what we can. And so for right now, we're taking all the safety precautions as well. Yeah.
So with your time with CAC, what has been your favorite performance so far?
Because we do such a big variety of shows. Staging and like visually speaking, last year we had the Acrobats of China, the premiere concert, and they put on such a really nice and fun, you know, just all around, you know, visually stunning show. Visually, that was probably one of the cooler shows I've seen. Musically, again, it's really hard to say, you know, given the variety of shows and groups that we've had in, but last year's holiday choir show, the handbell choir and concert choir, again, Stacy Seaman, to brag on another CAC faculty member, but she's been directing the choir now for a couple of years, and they've grown in size. They've gotten just a really, really nice, tight kind of group, and the handbell choir is just phenomenal. So again, just kind of setting that ambiance and you know, the whole overall performance, and again, lighting and staging and everything. It was just a really, really nice for the holidays, which again, unfortunately, due to COVID, we had to cancel that show this year as well. But we bring in about 500 people for that show, and there's a high demand just to get in to watch that one, and it's free for our community, and the full choir singing with the handbell choir playing, it's a great sound altogether. So yeah, musically, I'd say that one.
So what do you love about working at CAC?
Working in the visual performing arts department, as a department, it pretty much consists of Sue Tatterson is our department chair coordinator, but our art faculty, art instructor, is headed up by Sarah. I'm blanking on a last name now. I'm so sorry.
It's McLaughlin, right?
McLaughlin, yes, thank you. So as the art coordinator, EIT is Dan Bush, and then Stacy does the music, Stacy Seaman, and then it's myself and Dan Lowe who are operating in the Pence, and then Judy Garrison is our coordinator, our administrator, and so with that tight of a group, we all get along really well. Our meetings are fun. We joke around and we support each other really well. It's unlike any other faculty I've been a part of, where we sometimes disagree, or we don't see eye to eye on how a certain show can go or whatnot, but it's always a positive way of finding solutions to little problems like that, versus again, some other groups that I've been a part of where it's like you can have it's a really nice positive working environment, and I feel that way in the MTSA. Like, again, there's people have differing opinions, but everybody really works together in a positive, forward-thinking environment. And so really that's one of the nicest things about working in a smaller community college, where I think people look out for each other, and we all, for the most part, get along,
Do you want to ask the tough question of the day?
do. So the last question for the day, are you ready? What superpower would you choose for yourself if you could have one?
Sure. I have to pick just one?
You can, you can pick more than one. There's no rules here.
Yeah, do one.
I guess if I had to pick one, would be the ability to not have to sleep ever again, and just keep doing stuff and not ever get tired. Yeah, like, again, sleep is good and it's nice, but if I could just keep doing stuff without ever getting tired and needing to sleep, that'd probably be it. My son was born in May of 2018. Again, I took the job in February of 2018, which that was pretty intense. We moved to a new place, moved into a new house, and took a new job, and my wife was pregnant. So yeah, it was quite a transition, but yeah, I think overall it's been worth it. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I can see why you picked that no sleep superpower, because you definitely have a lot going on. What would you say to MTSA members to encourage them to come out to a show at Pence once we're open?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot that we try to do on stage and in the lobby, in the ticketing area. I mean, we're trying to create an environment where it's as entertaining as possible from the moment you walk in to the moment you leave. And so even if it's, one of our CAC groups or Premier Performance or one of our community groups, we're trying to raise that level of, again, with the lighting, with the staging, all the equipment, the expertise that we're trying to bring in. We're, again, for all the shows and things that you can get up in Phoenix or Tucson, we're trying to bring that same level of excitement into any of our performances. So if you're sitting at home and don't have anything to do, whenever there's a show coming, come on down and really see what we're up to, and I guarantee you'll have a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.